Friends, it is very disturbing to learn that Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam Trust under the direction of government of Andhra Pradesh is trying to sell 50 immovable properties that is belonging to the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. It's a Hindu temple. People have got deep-rooted belonging. Hindu people have got deep-rooted belonging to the temple. This temple is constructed, developed from ages by the Hindus, by investing their sweat, money, by investing their labor, by investing their devotion. So that is the history. It belongs, it has sentimental, religious, emotional value. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam has an emotional value which can never be weighed by any means in this world. That is the type of affiliation, the belonging every Hindu has got towards the temple. Such being the case, how dare the TTD Trust, that is Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam Trust under the direction of state government of Andhra Pradesh, involved in such a misadventure, involved in such an unconstitutional act of auctioning over 50 properties, immovable properties. It is unheard of. Of course, there are few incidents which has taken place in the past. That is also condemnable. Article 25 to 28 of the Constitution of India deals with the freedom of religion, freedom to practice the religion of his choice. So hurting of the religious sentiments, Section 153 and Section 295 of IPC also provides for punitive actions up to 3 years. There is an imprisonment for those who are indulging in hurting the religious sentiments of the people of India. This act is nothing more than that. This is precisely an act of hurting the religious sentiments of the majority people of India. 80% of the people, their sentiments are being hurt. This is unbecoming of any government. The government should belong to the whole people, not to a section of people. Whichever the government was in place, irrespective of the political affiliations, if they are indulging in any such acts of hurting religious sentiments, that is unconstitutional. So my comments, my statements are not against any particular government, which irrespective of the party that is in power. Now, whichever the party is in power has indulged in such an act. Massive auctioning of over 50 properties. This must be viewed as anti-Hindu act. This must be viewed as anti-constitutional act which is seeding the hatred amongst the different communities of India. So this is an onslaught on the secular outlook of the country. It is anti-democratic, anti-national it can be considered as. What is the guts, what is the level of guts this government and the board has got to auction 50 properties, immovable properties of the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam Trust? As far as the usage of the money, proceeds of the temple, of any temple in India, which falls under the Mujrai, under the government control, is being used for the development of India, for all peoples. It is just not used for Hindus, it is used for every community that is in India. So to that extent, absolutely there is no opposition by any Hindu. He is so open-hearted. The history of Hindu is to give, not to take. Giving, liberally donating, that is okay, no problem. Temple must not be seen as just a temple. In the concept of Hinduism, the temple is not just a temple. It is a trust of the people. It is an educational institution. It is an hospital. It is an orphanage. So this is the concept of a temple. And this government, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam Board, together is now involved in unconstitutional anti-Hindu act of selling or auctioning 50 immovable properties. This must be condemned by one and all. The Union Government of India must take serious note of this. Not just boasting that it is secular. So when anti-secular, anti-democratic, anti-constitutional act is done by any of the state governments, the Union Government must involve to set right things, to take stock of the situation. Otherwise, the Union Government will also be blamed along with the state government. Therefore, the people of India must understand that it must not allow such a sale of Hindu trust. As far as the proceeds money, the profit, the income of money can be used for all development work, for all people alike. There is no issue. Never in the history, when you look into the history of India, Indian temples have always given liberally to the people, irrespective of the communities. So therefore, when that is the policy, see, Hindus are not asking for these governments. They never insisted, nor do they have any guts to sell any properties that is belonging, to take control of any properties that is belonging to minority communities and sell. These governments have no guts. That is okay. See, we must always appreciate the minority religious communities' intent of safeguarding their faith, their religious trust. We must appreciate. At the same time, we must also learn a lesson, not just for the sake of us, but for the sake of this country, for the entire population, for the welfare of the entire population. We must safeguard our temples, because temple, as I have informed you, it is just not a temple. It is a comprehensive human development program places. So because of temple, there is culture, there is religion, there is trust, there is unity, there is hospitality. The Annadanam takes place, the free meals given, the education is given irrespective of any communities. All education institutions that is owned by the religious trusts do not restrain themselves, do not restrict, cannot restrict. Therefore, they are giving education to all communities. When the civic development works, laying of roads, laying of highways, the money is used for everybody, and everybody commute in the roads, everybody use the public transport, the money is coming from the temple which is used. To that extent, there is no issues, because it is a secular country. We are all living like brothers and sisters. But this government of Andhra Pradesh giving directions to the Tirumala Tirupati Trust to auction the Hindu properties, that to this extent of 50 immovable properties, is unbecoming of a government. It is in fact against the Constitution of India. So the Indian law does not actually allow such things. They might have made the rules, the trust might have made rules, that rule is made for the welfare of the trust. So this auctioning is not for the welfare of the trust. It is against the welfare of the trust. You cannot sell the properties that is belonging to the temple. If at all, if it proceeds and continues to sell the trust properties, the people of India must analyze the pathetic place, the pathetic stage they are pushed into. They have been made helpless. They must open up their eyes. The Hindus must open up their eyes, at least now. See, if there is a temple, if there are temple properties, be it precious stones, jewelries, everything belongs to the nation. It will be used in an emergency. You use the proceeds, the income of the temple for all development work, for the needs of people belonging to every faith. That has been happening. Let it continue to happen. No issues. But don't disturb the foundation of the trust. This must be taken as a warning from the people of India. And this is unbecoming. They can't do such acts. So therefore, the people of India also must pressurize, especially the people of Andhra. They cannot allow such things to happen. What is the opposition parties doing? What is the government of India doing? So they must bring in proper they must apply proper legal measures and take control of the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams. It should never happen. Such things should never happen. This act is made not to gain money, not to make money. Along with making of money, by selling temple trust, they are seeding the hatred amongst the different communities in India. They are dividing the people on religious ground. This is unbecoming. You cannot create difference of opinion. You cannot create hatred. The government should not create hatred amongst the people of India. In fact, they must bond. They must stand by the secular stance, not by the communal stance. Do you have this government of Andhra Pradesh? Do you have guts to acquire any minority religious worship places and auction them, or any properties that is belonging to the minority religious places and auction them? Do you have guts? You don't have. And it is not necessary. We must, in fact, appreciate the minority communities, our brothers, that they are protecting their places of worship. We must take cue from that. We must learn lessons from them. And we must also ensure that none of the government-owned, Mujrai-owned temple properties must be allowed to sold. It should not be allowed to dispose. It must not be allowed to auction. Come what may. All these so-called top leading lawyers and leading intellectuals who make big hue and cry when some attack is made on secularity, some smallest of the small attack is made on secular principles, they make a very big hue and cry. What are they doing? They are pseudo-seculars. So India has become increasing number, it's having increasing number of pseudo-secular forces. So the amalgamation of the pseudo-secular forces is disturbing the very democracy, is disturbing the very secularity of the nation. Therefore, there should be one country and one law. Why there should be one country and one law? Because of the pseudo-secular forces. They are dividing the nation. Just now very recently we had solution to the Jammu and Kashmir problem. Now this Andhra Pradesh government in fact has created a rift between the communities. Though people are sane, people understand. There is a wide support by all communities that anti-religious, anti-constitutional, illegal acts should not be done. No community will in fact support such move. But this partition outlook, this biased stand, this anti-Hindu, anti-national stand of the Andhra government and TTD government must be condemned by one and all. This should not be allowed to continue. They should not be allowed to continue. In case when there is an emergency, national emergency, the proceeds can be used. And this is not the time for us. This is not the time. See, when there is an acute emergency, we do not know what are the stages that India is going to face. So this treasure, the treasures, the wealth of the temples is a safeguard for the nation. And you dare to sell such properties? This is unbecoming of a government, an elected government.